1 minit.
Okay, 1 minute preparation.
Pen.
Okay, dah boleh start ke?
Start.
Assalamualaikum to my fellow classmate and the examiner. Today I will talk about how homesickness may affect international student. My first point is homesickness affect international student by make the international student miss their home. For example, they miss their home, they miss the parent or the friend at their country. My other point is they feel awkward at a new place. For example, they feel awkward because they have no friend there, or they just new at the place. And for example, they feel alone and do the thing alone. They go eat alone, they go work alone, they go to class alone. And my last point is they find it hard to adapt with the new country. For example, they don't know what the country culture, or they don't understand the language there yet. And they not used to the geography there. And in conclusion, missing home, feels awkward at new place, and hard to adapt at a new place is the main struggle of homesickness of international student who face homesickness. That's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, next. Satu, dua, tiga.
Assalamualaikum, examiner and fellow candidates. So today I will be talking about why some international students may struggle with language barrier. So my first point is many international students have many accents. As we all know, international students come from a different nationality. They have different kind of accent they will talk about. For example, in Japan, in Thailand, and in Arab. So my next point is they have different pronunciation. As we all know, English can make a sound different from each word. My point number 3 is the international student is not heavily master in English. In their university, they may be friends with their own nationality, so they will not use English very much. And people who not speak their language will not understand their language and have a miscommunication. In conclusion, having many accents different pronunciation and not heavily mastered in English is the reason why some international students may struggle with language barrier.
Good time management. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to examiners and fellow candidates. Today, I will talk about the reasons why some international students may struggle with financial problems. Have you ever wondered why some international students may struggle financial problem? My point of view is they do not have any financial planning. It is because they do not have enough financial education. For example, they don't know how to manage, how to save, and where to save. Next, they always buying luxury good. For example, iPhone 70 Pro Max, matcha strawberry latte, and others. They always influenced by social media content like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and others. Lastly, my point of view, they do not apply sponsorship. Maybe they did not know how to apply sponsorship. Maybe they from hometown that not have any Wi-Fi access. In conclusion, they do not have financial planning, always buying luxury good, not apply sponsorship is the reason some international student may struggle with financial problem. That's all from me. Thank you.
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
So, Assalamualaikum and good morning for the examiners and fellow candidates. So, I will talk about why some international student may struggle with cultural differences. The first point is culture shock. They have to adapt with other cultures. For example, like Japanese culture, China's and Korea. The second point is isolated by the local students because the person have different culture and race. For example, we want to be a friend with them, but they ignore us. For the third point is free association between men and women. That for a student from an Islamic country, they will feel not uncomfortable. Example, when that may be inappropriate thing will happen. So in conclusion, culture shock, isolated by the local student and free association between men and women is the reason why students may struggle with the cultural differences while study abroad. That's
Okay, Izzy. 1, 2, 3.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to examiners and fellow candidates. Now, I want to explain why some international students may struggle with academic difference. So, the first point, some international students struggle with academic difference because the education system abroad is very different from their home country. So, the 2 point, they may find it hard to adapt to new teaching style such as independent learning, group discussions, and critical thinking. And the last, language barriers can also make understanding lecturers and assignment for difficult. So, for a conclusion, struggle academic difference and hard to adapt. This is for reason for why some international students may struggle with academic difference. Okay, that's all.
Okay, Zee.